Hello everybody, my name is Cul Blu, and I'm actually joined here by my friends, or with my friend SMAFS, and we are bringing you guys random podcast number 67. That is right, guys. We are almost, well, not really almost, kind of, sort of, a little bit closer to number 100, which once I get to 100, I don't know what's going to happen. But all that aside, SMAFS, would you like to say hello to the people and introduce yourself?
Anti-Mage.
Hello. Hello, my name is SMAFS.
And
I am the Super Mega Awesome Fun Spear.
there you go.
That is it.
Super Mega Awesome Fun Spear. That's what it stands for?
Yes.
What? Okay. I didn't want to ask this last time, but what's a Fun Spear? Very
Okay,
briefly.
basically,
Very briefly.
everyone should know what chivalry, medieval warfare is, and basically, I played the original mod, and I was really good at throwing javelins in people's face, so I was the Super Mega Awesome Fun Spear.
Ah, that's where it comes from, okay. I didn't know those original chivalry, but okay. Anyway, so Smash, the whole entire the dire side's picked up. Would you like to do introductions on their side?
Yes, starting with, safe lane, we have Anti-Mage being played by Taboo. And he's going to be supported by a Salter being played by K021007N. In the Dire Jungle, we have a Jungling Bat being played by Solon. In the mid lane, we have Zhao Sen being on Shadow Fiend, and then finally on the hard lane, we have Omar Ilsik being playing Clockwerk.
Yep, and moving on to the rating side, without skipping a beat, on this slaughter we see Vakroom, or Vakroom, it sounds like a broken car, on him, or a motorcycle. Moving over to mid, on this Magnus, I was about to say Muscar, I don't know what was going on with that. We see Urbagon on him, sounds like some Ebonics going on there. On the Storm Spear, we see Habitat on Storm. Meanwhile, mid on the Shadow Fiend, and we also got another mid person. This is a mid Mirana. ATP Converse on the Mirana. We got KRP on that Shadow Fiend, and this is a dead Shadow Fiend. And
that is a massive.
That first blood. Clockwerk shows up, Battery Salt. He should be able to get a kill on top of Mirana, if anything. I don't think Mirana will be able to actually leap away because she has an arrow. That's really it. But Storm Spear does come around the backside. Clockwerk's Battery Salt does run out. Shadow Fiend just needs one more attack. He doesn't have any raises. He did put early points at Necromancy, as you should when you play Shadow Fiend. But just one more sneeze is all they needed to kill Mirana.
One random range creep attack would have killed Mirana at that point.
Yeah, Creepy the Creep. Where are you, bro, when we need you? Alright, so Smash, matchups. As far as matchups go, down bottom, we see Slark versus Clockwerk. Who do you realistically see win this fight? Because I know who I do.
Definitely Slark at this point. Well, I don't know. Slark already has 8 stacks. He has a lot of power going. Clockwerk's barely going to get out, but Slark definitely had the advantage. Once you start stealing, it's really hard to come back in a fight, especially as a strength hero.
Especially as a clock. I mean, Battery Assault's really what saved his life. And I was actually talking to Neslick from Game Life. I think it's the team name. Or Team Life. Crap, I forgot the name of the team. That's so bad. Anyway, he plays Clockwerk a lot, and he was basically saying as far as how Clockwerk should build, or how he builds his Clockwerks, usually he maxes Battery Assault, and he puts like maybe 1 point, or I don't know if he's max cogs, and then 1 point inside Rocket Flare. So as far as that build, as far as maxing Battery Assault, that's the main thing I want to focus on. Do you think Clockwerk needs to max his Battery Assault in this specific matchup?
Against a Slark, it's decently efficient. Battery Assault is pointless on Slark unless you tag him with him really early. But the thing is Slark has Dark Pact, which will allow him to purge through a lot of the Battery Assault mini stuns. So it could be. It's the best way. I know you could say, well, max Rocket Flare, but Rocket Flare does crud damage all around, generally.
Yeah, for the mana it costs. 50 mana.
Especially for the mana cost. Slark's going to miss the pounce, but he's going to get 2 strikes in because of that Venom Orb. So, Clockwerk's kind of going to be on the back foot for this fight. Slark's a really good 1v1er, especially against is because every time he gets an essence in, that's 1 less strength you have. That's, 18 pure damage you just took.
Oh, he does
if you turn around to try and engage...
Oh, right. I see
well, it's HP removal. It's HP removal, so...
Right. Technically it's HP removal because you remove a stat for strength. Right, I get it. It makes total sense. I didn't think about it that way, but it makes total sense.
Shadow Demon just put down a Sentry Ward to D-Ward and totally went to the other side for absolutely no reason. Because the ward is right next to the Sentry Ward.
All this confusion. Lane matchups, as far as the rest of the lane matchups go, we see a 2-1, 2 on the side of the Radiant versus a traditional, or more so professional style play, I guess. With 2 people up top, 1 person mid, 1 person bottom, and 1 person in the jungle. With the Batrider in the jungle, do you foresee some very, very awesome mid-game stuff coming out from the Dire? Or do you see the Radiant just having too much of an advantage with Slark down bottom?
I think they're playing Mirana as a roaming support, definitely. And she, as you can see, she is currently in bot lane. Oh god, is he gonna... he messed up that stat.
Who, Bat?
No, I'm talking about down with Shadow Demon. He stopped the pull that Mirana was trying to perform and messed up the stat. Anyways, we have Shadow Demon... we're gonna have a Shadow Demon Mirana roaming support combo, and basically what they're going to try do is get some more pick-off kills in mid, if they can. I mean, this Shadow Fiends bounced back pretty well from after getting first blood because they didn't keep applying pressure. And so Mirana is basically just trying to get experience where she can. Shadow Demon is kind of staying bot lane, kind of hovering, trying to keep pull XP and stuff so that Slark can keep out-leveling and become a powerhouse in the mid-game once he hits 6.
As far as Slark builds, because Slark builds are actually very interesting, and I'll go ahead and take this one. Basically, I was talking once again to another person, and they said the Slark building Shadow Blade straight into Skadi is actually a really good thing to do, and I personally don't like it. I think it's pretty much more or less a very risky thing to go for, because he doesn't really have anything in between that Skadi and Shadow Blade, except for maybe the pieces of an Ultimate Orb, which is expensive as crap. So, as far as things that you would suggest, other than the Skadi pieces.
To be 100% honest with you, Slark does not need anything.
He doesn't need
Slark
anything?
is one of the strongest he's one of the strongest base heroes in the entire... His nuke combo is very spammable. The only thing I really find myself picking up on Slark is an early Bastions and phase boot, because that gives you a lot of mid-level dead to compensate for your low-level Essence. So you can get some right-click kills really easily. And of course, Orb of Venom is core on Slark. It's very, very powerful.
Yeah, that extra 12, is it 12% slow or 14? 12. Alright. That extra 12% slow, really, really useful, especially when you're trying to chase down people. Someone like support, or actually someone like a Clockwerk who's trying to pop his cogs and run the other way. If you can just get one auto attack off, you might be able to actually pounce afterwards, after you get bounced back by the cogs. Even if you're trying to chase somebody like a Shadow Demon, I mean, what's he really going to do?
Actually, you can't.
Or Shadow Fiend.
I want to cut you off. Cogs will knock you away, even if you pounce. You can't pounce over Cogs.
No,
but he is level 7.
Good.
Anyways, he's level 7. He pounced on there. There's no pounce. There's a kill. And now, of course, Slark will do his Slark things, run off into the shadows, and heal all of his HP, because that's Slark.
Right.
And he's a bitch.
The thing I was referring to, like after Slark gets hit back by the cogs, then he can leap over the cog. That's what I was referring to.
He can't leap over cogs.
He can't leap over cogs? No way.
No, he cannot leap over cogs. No, I promise you, he cannot leap over cogs.
Even if a cog's not powered anymore, he can't leap over it.
Oh, yes, if the cog isn't powered.
Right.
The way cogs have been working in D2 currently, yeah, it's really hard to just hit. Like, you would have to have all 3 cogs in a line, not active.
Up top we got Anti-Mage getting pulled by Stormsphere. Anti-Mage just might be going on. If he has enough time to blink away, it looks like he did have enough time, but he just stood still. I'm not too sure what that was all about.
Not a fan, Anti-Mage.
He had more than enough time to actually blink away. I think he was playing Shopping Simulator. That might have been a little.
It's a point. Yeah, he thought it was. He got the Claymore. He died. But he could have also, like, the 0.45 second cast is pretty big.
The 0.45 second cast time?
The silencer is. Yes, it has 0.45 second cast time. If you did not know.
On the blink, right?
Yes, on the blink.
Yeah. No, it's not just that. Like Anti-Mage will stay still for like a good 1 second. So anyway, down bottom we got Clockwerk actually diving on top of Slark, and Slark can't run away. He's actually going to pop his death pack, go down to Shadow Fiend with that damage. We got Batrider actually TPing in as well, just to make sure they got the kill. Batrider's level 7. He's not that close to a Blink Dagger. I thought he was a little bit closer, but he's not that close to Blink Dagger.
But he's level 7 and 8, that's pretty good for a jungle bat. I mean, not amazing. Definitely up.
Definitely, what?
Definitely not like Enigma levels of farming or anything, but decent.
Yes, yes. Firefly farming OP, please nerf. Anywho, let's go look at the items really fast. So if you hit F5, of course you're probably another button. You can see all the items, and I was going to hand off the Radiant side since you are so knowledgeable, Slark. Would you like to assess the items on the side of the Radiant, in general?
Pretty darn standard. I don't like power boots on Storm this early. I personally believe Arcanes are generally more efficient at giving you higher mana costs, but what do I know? I'm a low level pup player. Shadow Fiend is gonna. Oh no! The pounce backwards made her miss the arrow. That was terrible.
She pounced back, but meanwhile on top we have another fight happening. We got Anti-Mage is going to be able to get a kill on top of Slark. Slark trying to find some woods. He does jump into the trees and he's trying to heal up, but he's not going to be enough. Batrider has the vision, Anti-Mage has the blink, and now Taboo on the Anti-Mage. He's actually stuck. And hold on, did I introduce the Dire side? Or Radiant side?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Or you did.
I did.
I think.
I did.
No, I think we got into a fight. Okay, you did. Okay.
I finished just before the fight happened. Like I was trying to say Shadow Fiend's name like RTP or KRP and boom arrow hit. So anyway, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, but yes. Wait, hold on. Mid, we got Storm Spirit throwing a beautiful vortex on top of Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon getting disrupted by Shadow Demon, and Shadow Fiend. He should be going out here very soon. He will be able to get his ulti off. It's not gonna be a double ult though. That was his death ult instead. If he would have got his ulti off though, he would have got himself a double kill.
Yeah, very much so.
Because wait, does his ulti do magic damage or is it? Okay, I was about to say if Shadow Fiend's ulti was physical damage, I think that would be pretty broken. I'm just saying. So
yes, it would be a lot stronger than it is now. Besides the fact that it's bugged and detect everything else at this point.
Everything's bugged in this game. Don't worry, it's still in beta. Oh wait.
Why must you release broken games?
But meanwhile, down bottom, down on the Dire side, because I didn't talk about their items. Anti-Mage building his Battle Fury, standard stuff. Shadow Fiend, he has himself power traits. He looks like he's going for a Blink Dagger straight up, which I don't think would be the worst thing in the world. I don't like it, but maybe a BKB in this.
Oh, are you guys already in a Dota game?
Yeah, we're casting.
Radiant's middle tower
yeah, we're casting.
is under attack.
Hydrant!
I just realized Shadow Fiend has no items.
Wait. No, sorry, not Hydrant. Hold on. SMAFS, why do you have a channel called SMAFS Spear Time when we're not in that channel?
They should have run.
Because everyone else is in the channel and it doesn't have a password either.
Anyway, top, we got Magnus with beautiful RP, catches himself 2 people off. Anti-Mage looks like he might be going out here very soon. He can blink away anytime he wants. He's actually trying to bait out a little bit. Shadow Fiend comes around the backside, does a massive amount of damage to the Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit goes down. They could go for the Magnus if they wanted to, but Anti-Mage is looking a little low on HP. There's a shockwave getting thrown out by Magnus.
A lot lower now that he...
Huh?
He's got max level shockwave, so he just took a 300 damage nuke to the face.
Yeah. I was trying to see how many points Anti-Mage has out spell shield, because if he would have like maybe 2 or another points out spell shield, there was no way that you can convince me that he should have ran away. But just 1 point is pushing. Just 1 point is
but
pushing.
Magnus also has really good rate, and Anti-Mage is not double. Once again, he has the second lowest strength game in the entire game. Anyways, we have Slark going to probably pick off this Batrider. Clockwerk missed his ult, would have been a decent kill. Anti-Mage, but he's really low.
Anti-Mage does blink away. Anti-Mage just needs to go and build his Battle Fury.
Oh, what was that?
He's already going straight up for a Battle Fury, which means that he skipped treads completely. So this will be a 15-minute Battle Fury, just a Battle Fury.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, that's not that great. Let me go look at the last hits. Why, he's at 63, which is okay, but he... that's kills death.
He will be going down here. We got 3 people on the side. Storm Spirit throwing his static in there. Get some vision. That flying vision, very good play coming up from Habit. Meanwhile, we got a Silencer. He looks like he'll be next. His ulti is not up yet. He's not level 6. He will be going out here. Beautiful exterior coming up from Magnus. Just to make sure they get the kill. Batrider forced to go into the trees. No blink dagger on him just yet. He has Dust of Appearance, so he can't usually try to kill Slark if Slark does decide to try to do anything. Slark actually taking quite a bit of damage from that Firefly. And that looks like that'll be the end of everything. Cause
get out of the fire.
Yeah.
We
We didn't start the fire. That's all I gotta say. We didn't start the fire, guys. But yes, Storm Spirit using his static remnant for vision, which is actually a very, very excellent thing to do. If I ever play Storm Spirit, I will try to do that myself. But the static remnant does give you flying vision. I'm not sure what the radiance is, but gives you.
It's a couple hundred.
Says 260.
Anyways, Anti-Mage decided to stop rushing out the battery and got boots because he died again. And
okay.
I mean, I'm gonna, as a Anti-Mage player, I have found that I get countered way too quickly in a lot of games, and their team actually has a really good Anti-Mage counter in the form of Shadow Demon, because if you Shadow Demon someone, Mirana arrow the damage, and then you just vortex them, Anti-Mage will have no mana for himself. He'll basically be dead.
Pretty much. And meanwhile, mid, we got Clockwerk with a beautiful grapple on top of Slark, but Slark able to get or weasel himself out of that fight. Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, no, actually, he hit Shadow Fiend there. He completely missed.
Oh, okay. I thought he hit Slark.
Slark would have died.
I thought he hit Slark. Okay.
Nope.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, guys. Totally missed everything. Magnus was silenced up top by Silencer. Silencer having a lot of fun, not having levels. Which is really what they need, because the combination
support silence.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the combination for this side is definitely the Shadow Fiend into the Silencer, and then of course locking down a primary target, say Magnus after the
Speaking of Shadow Fiend, Shadow Fiend's actually getting engaged more mid. He's going to be taking a lot of damage. He does go down. Storm Spirit just casually walking away. I mean, it's the little things like this that are causing the Dire side to not have that much fun. Mirana arrow will not be able to catch a Clockwerk a little bit off. And Slark does leap forward. He will be able to catch a Clockwerk.
But it will give vision of Clockwerk, and now Slark will... And of course now he's inside.
Slark just casually shrugging off a few hits from that tower, and he's going to be going forward. Looks to be a Shadow Blade, so we will be seeing a Shadow Blade scouted up on Slark, but he did build power charges.
Fine if you're going since yeah.
Say again.
I use phase boots. I use phase boots to hit 522 while roaming around as Slark. And if you're going Shadow Blade, you're basically accomplishing the thing for 3k.
Meanwhile, Slark does find himself on somebody top. I also need to comment on the vision on the side of the Radiant. If you look at the vision really fast, you can see that they can see everything in the Dire jungle. They know exactly where Anti-Mage is. If he's not in one spot, he's in the other spot. Because Anti-Mage, if he's off the map, he's in the jungle farm. Meanwhile, speaking of people who are going to die, Silencer does die right on the back. Some beautiful rappel coming off of Clockwerk, but he did catch Storm Spirit, probably not the best person. Beautiful RP coming up from Magnus. Does catch Batrider. Batrider ulti to fly on top of Magnus. Magnus gonna be saved by Mirana's ulti, but it looks like Clockwerk gonna try to body block. Beautiful battery assault. This will be a dead Magnus. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend ulti did go around the backside because he died, and that'll be the end of everything. Clockwerk looking for more blood. No more blood to be found. Slark will be able to find himself some blood though, and this is gonna be a dead Clock. He's in the wrong neck of the woods. Even though he's in his own neck of the woods, he goes down, and Slark stands still, posing for the camera.
I just let you free.
Anti-Mage now has a 16-minute battle period, by the way.
And see, the only thing about this though is like 16-minute battle fury is relatively acceptable in like normal games, and 16-minute battle fury with power charge is like extremely good. But he doesn't have power charge. Oh, Anti-Mage canceled TP.
And he just canceled his TP.
Shadow Fiend did scout him out.
He's not. No. Oh wow, he actually got that kill. And now he's...
That level 2 mana void.
Oh, it was level 2. Oh, that did a lot of damage for level 1. Oh no, it's level... That's gonna kill something.
Well, I mean, Shadow Demon...
As Anti-Mage continues to blink into trees instead of using Quelling Blade to burn through a couple of them. Oh, there he goes.
Shadow Demon's defense, or offense, I guess. He was already low in mana and HP. Honestly, I don't think Anti-Mage needed the ulti. I think he could have killed the Shadow Demon with just a few right
Actually, no, because Shadow Demon definitely had enough. Oh, Slark, what are you doing? Slark.
Slark, go jump your home. Slark is chasing Clockwerk. Clockwerk, what are you doing?
No.
There we go. Clockwerk,
Clockwerk's the one that's drunk and needs to go home at this point.
yeah, it is Clockwerk the one who's drunk. But I mean, like, actually, no, I thought it was Slark.
No, I thought Slark was, then Clockwerk didn't go on him. He tried to kill Mirana and missed his hook.
Oh, Clockwerk grappled. I didn't realize he grappled.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, yeah. I mean, really what I was gonna say about that is, like, Slark was a little bit lower, or a little bit too low to go for a man fight versus Clockwerk, especially when Clockwerk had that battery assault, because battery assault is maxed out. That is a lot of damage, guys. That's like, I think it was 1,125 damage. It does total. And if you eat all that damage by yourself as a Slark, I mean, you're probably not gonna survive. That's almost all of Slark's HP. That is all of Slark's HP.
Or if we're including the fact that it deals magic, you know, it's 750 to Slark, that's almost all his HP, including right clicks and, you know, hook, and yeah, he's dead.
And maybe one cog bounce. I mean, one cog bounce is really all you need. Meanwhile, up top, Slark does have a Shadow Blade up. He's scouting out things around the backside. He found himself a Batrider. He's going to get burned up a little bit on the fire. Storm Spirit is zipping all out. Zipping, zapping, put and pop. He has just enough mana for TP, and he's actually going to stand still. Batrider does scout him out with that sticky napalm, and now Habitat will be going down. Habitat for Humanity. Anti-Mage has an ulti ready, just in case he needs it. He uses it anyway. 541 damage. Definitely not necessary, because Storm Spirit was dead in the water already.
Dire's middle tower.
Pretty big waste of ult, but hey, you want to kill, you get the kill however you see fit.
I definitely would see.
Anti-Mage not even going power trip.
He's not going power trip?
Or no, never mind. Yeah, no, he's getting red. He got Band of Elven Skin for power trip.
Batrider pops himself as Desolate Appearance. He does go down. A lot of damage getting done to Slark. Slark is trying to go invisible, but he can't go invisible fast enough. Meanwhile, Clockwerk, he's trying to go for the man fight. Loses the man fight because he's a rattle trap, and Slark is a fish. You can't win a fight versus a man fight versus a fish. Silencer almost able to TP out. He did pop his ulti in that whole entire thing, which is why we couldn't hear each other. Meanwhile, Shadow Demon will be able to run away. Nope, he will not be able to. Anti-Mage makes sure of that. Shadow Fiend saying, "Hey, thanks, bro. You finally killed my pet."
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Slark's coming in.
Go ahead. All you.
Oh, that is a dead Shadow Fiend. Oh, but that is a really dead Slark.
And Magnus took a lot of damage as well. Don't forget Shadow Fiend's ulti. I think it does reduce. It makes you do reduced damage. Actually, no, Magnus didn't get hit by it. Never mind.
Also, should be noted that Anti-Mage is going for the level 1 mana break max stats. Anti-Mage, I do not recommend that.
Why not? It's so cool. It tells me that he wants to farm.
It makes you tankier. It makes you tankier. It lets you farm, but I mean, it hurts you even in jungle because a lot of the Lark creeps have massive amounts of mana, and so you can actually burn them down really quick.
Alright, so as far as the builds that I like to go for, I don't know about maxing. Actually, no, I do know. Pretty much what the Anti-Mage or Tabo is doing in this Anti-Mage is what I would do in my Anti-Mage. Basically, I would prioritize stats over mana break until later when I have a little bit more damage. Actually, on Storm Spirit, jumping right on top of Tabo. Tabo's gonna be taking a lot of damage. Orchid Malevolence is usually on top of it as well. Batrider saves his ally by helping him kill the Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit goes down, ironically, to Anti-Mage. But what else?
Actually, that's not ironic. It is a massive storm counter. Anti-Mage is a massive storm counter.
Yeah, but he didn't have to use ulti. It was ironic in the sense that Storm Spirit probably would have killed Anti-Mage if Batrider hadn't showed up. Meanwhile, on top, who's going down? Clockwerk going to be going down. Pops himself a cog, and he lost his gears in the blah blah blah. Batrider buys himself a blink dagger, not blink dagger, Geometry Sight, which I don't think his team will be holding on for very long.
Shadow Fiend is definitely out of position right now. He's just gonna get destroyed.
Slark has a bash.
I do not know how Okay, Mirana arrow for some reason hit. I don't know how that one happened. Valve, fix your game, please.
So hold on, somebody just got
there
bashed.
Was no bash.
No, somebody got bashed.
He got hit by... No, he did not get bashed. He got hit by an arrow.
Oh, okay. There we go. Anyway, speaking of people who got hit by arrows, not Shadow Fiend. Silencer does go down at the same time, in tandem. You see the dead... Hold on, who died? Oh, Batrider. Oh, Batrider. That means Gem's on the side of the Radiant Minion. Where's the gem? Who has the
Dire's
gym?
top tower has
Who
fallen.
has the gym?
There is none.
Clockwerk has it.
Clockwerk has the gem.
Dire's bottom tower
Honestly,
is
the
under
best
attack.
person to carry the gym at this stage of the game would be the Anti-Mage, especially once he gets his mage style. But I mean, he's not really gonna survive all along. But the reason why I say especially once he gets his mage style is because your illusions do inherit the true sight, so he can get some free scouting with those illusions. And when a team fight does break out, he can throw his illusions somewhere else. Meanwhile, speaking of people who are going to be going down in a team fight, we got Shadow Fiend going down once again. Whoop, there we go. Finally, does go down. And it's wow. Storm Spirit dying in a bright blue colors does go down. Anti-Mage is going to be able to help himself, or help Clockwerk get the kill on top of Slark finally, because Clockwerk did have the gem. And Rattle Trap, he's going to be able to rattle one away. Meanwhile, mid, what is he going on? Not Shadow Fiend. Silencer being a little bit of a nuisance to Magnus. Magnus going to go ahead and run away while he can. And so much is going on around the map. It's almost like the Dire have a fighting chance because they have an Anti-Mage. LOL.
I would totally agree with you, but both Storm and Slark are massively ahead. They have enough luck to keep Anti-Mage, and Shadow are going to have double orchid for the Shadow or the Anti-Mage, and unless Anti-Mage gets his mana and then gets a BKB, he will not be able to survive the amount of disable and power of the right click. So Anti-Mage is actually in a really, really bad position to be carrying this game at this point.
Yes, and two
Especially
points.
with the
Go ahead. What were you saying?
Also, to be like that, since they have double kid, they will be able to catch him out and kill him fairly effective.
Yep. So,
Especially with a Stormbeard who is equal in mobility.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And what's going to make things much more interesting is that if you look at the net worth, Anti-Mage is at the top of the whole entire graph, and then immediately following him are 4 people from the Radiant side, and then the rest of his team shows up. So I mean, like it's that bad. Shadow Demon is never mind. Shadow Fiend is doing worse than Mirana, who's not really focused on farm. She's focusing on kills. Meanwhile, here Storm Spirit pulling on somebody. That would be a dead silencer. Easy pickoff is easy. Haste run up on Magnus, which means he just might get an RP for free. We got Batrider going to be TPing away, just barely going to make it on time. Magnus probably would have used a skewer. Oh no, RP. Maybe RP if needed.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, that network smash. That network. What do you say of this? What do you make of this network? Like, is this something that the Dire can actually still fight back from?
There's a slight possibility if they don't lock down Anti, but they're going to lock down Anti. There's no way they're not going to lock down Anti-Mage.
And like you said, double Orchid's coming up on the Radiant.
Which is going to have to come. Anti-Mage is going to have to come very late into the fight. His team's basically going to have to be half dead before he comes in to do anything. I mean, he has Manta style, so he can hope to split push, but they have 1 tower down compared to the 4 of the area. And so this is a massive swing of power that is not in their favor. And once Storm Spirit gets BKB, he can't even burn him down fast enough, and yeah, it's going to be a really hard uphill battle for just an Anti-Mage to climb. Since their Shadow Fiend is very similar to Anti-Mage's, he has to be kind of ahead. Shadow Fiend does have BKB, which will help him survive the massive burst damage, but
pretty much what's going to happen is that Shadow Fiend is going to have to get Orchided twice and then hop his BKB for everything to work. Meanwhile, we see team fight happening now. A lot of damage getting done to Mirana. She's going to be the first one to go down. Mirana ulti was used and Slark's on the backside. He's going to be getting chased by Clockwerk. Clockwerk showing up, helping him get the kill on top of Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit not dead just yet. Neither is bad. Only 1 person dead so far. Beautiful RP coming out from Magnus. Actually, no, never mind. Not beautiful. I thought it was beautiful, but it wasn't. He died, and so does Slark. Everybody goes down, and the Dire do win a fight. So I wouldn't say that was necessarily a throw. That was definitely what you said.
they didn't lock Anti-Mage.
Pretty much. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, they were too spread out. They did not. They were too spread out. They didn't lock Anti-Mage. He was the center point of the fight, and they couldn't kill him fast enough. And of course, the silencer was very well timed.
I was just about to say, definitely give credit where credit is due. Silencer's ulti was beyond on point. That was like the most perfect Silencer ulti you could have popped. Because what happened was Mirana popped her ulti, and then they were going to go in and try to go for a quick kill. And then Silencer immediately popped his ulti, Anti-Mage jumped in, killed Mirana. And speaking of people who jumping in, Clockwerk rappels in, catches himself a Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon trying to get the disruption, not going to be able to get it. He goes down. Meanwhile, Mirana arrow did fly, caught herself a Clockwerk. Clockwerk, he might be able to make this one, but I don't know. Too many tower shots coming towards him. He's going to go down. And Mirana is going to go and chase Shadow Blades up on top of her. Clockwerk did have the gem. I don't know where it's at now, though. I really don't know where it's at. Batrider.
It is now on Batrider. But
Yes.
it dropped last fight because Clockwerk died, and then Batrider picked it up to chase down Slark.
Okay, okay. And SMAFS, on that last fight, like you said, they were too spread out. So, like, as far as mobility goes, because Storm Spirit versus Anti-Mage, as far as mobility, if the fight is really spread out, actually no, overall team comp, if the fight is really spread out, who's really gonna win the fight? Like, straight up 1v1 fight, both sides, full HP, full mana.
The thing is Anti-Mage is the big one. And so basically how the fight should probably be going is a combination of they need to have Storm Spirit jump on Anti-Mage and not Anti-Mage jump on Sword and Spirit or anything like that. And once they do that, yes, the silencer will pop.
Woo!
Oh, that was a
Fiend.
very close kill.
Shadow Fiend living life on the edge, but Slark basically killed Slaughter. No, yeah, right, I said that right. Slark basically killed Silencer easily. Shadow Fiend shows up with the haste room, starts running away. And then Mirana ulti comes down, and well, Slark got a pounce on top of Shadow Fiend, and Shadow Fiend TP'd out and just barely made it out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, you have a couple ways to really. It can either pop an early Mirana ult and then try to wait out the Silencer ult as best as you can and then jump on it, or just straight up jump on it and just go full forward on his ass.
And Clockwerk rappels in, catches himself invis Mirana. They don't have any vision. Batrider has the vision. He's on the backside. He's about to be going out here very soon. I mean, actually, no, he's not going down. He's doing quite a bit of damage to Magnus. Magnus RP pulls 2 people in. Slark is ready for the fight as well. Gives himself a kill on one. Shadow Fiend gets himself a kill on top of Yellow, and then Shadow Fiend goes down as well. Slark gonna go ahead and Shadow Blade away. Where's the gym is a big question. It's like these guys are playing freaking football right now. The gym is nowhere to be found. And Anti-Mage gets hit with the orchids.
Up and there's the.
He's gonna go ahead and turn around and go for the main fight. He's gonna die to the mana burn.
He's definitely dead.
Storm Spirit did show up just in case he needed to use that extra orchids. A little bit off timing, but I think in that fight maybe Silencer could have ulted to save Anti-Mage. Because Anti-Mage died to Death Pack.
No, it was too late.
Too much damage.
No, Anti-Mage died to Orchid going off.
Okay.
Orchid 25% amp goes off at, or 30% amp goes off at one. He basically died to the amp itself.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower.
I was thinking that not the mana burn, the Death Pack finished him off for like maybe 10 HP left or something like that. But yeah, you're right. The Orchid burn, because Slark did do a massive amount of damage. Pretty much all of HP from Anti-Mage was down. And Clockwerk builds himself a Ghost Scepter. So, the state of the game, SMAFS. The state of the game. The goal graph shows that it is still in favor of the Radiant, although the Dire did have a moment. The Radiant are ahead in the XP as well, although the Dire, like I said, did have a moment. The items, I mean, they're pretty darn swanky looking, I guess, if that's the word you want to use, on the side of the Radiant. And oh my god, teamfight breaking out in the middle of everything. I can't even make my own thought. Who's going down? Shadow Fiend, of course, going down. Anti-Mage, he's still dead from last time. I didn't realize he was dead. Mirana ulti was used to help these guys initiate the fight. And Silencer looking a little bit anti. Anti-Mage almost back up. Arrow coming up from Mirana. It will just barely miss everybody. Okay, SMAFS. Really, crap, I can't even say that.
Pick up on Batrider.
Slark got himself a kill on top of Batrider, which is actually another important kill because I think his team, I think the Dire definitely need Batrider to blink in, pull somebody while the Silencer ult is going through. And the question I was trying to pose to you was, I mean, dude, like, now, at this current point in time, like, the Anti-Mage is still really farmed relative to everybody else on the map, but he can't really do much, in my eyes. So,
oh no, not until Anti-Mage gets hard will he really be able to do much, and of course Basher.
And the fight will be happening with Silencer going down. His ult is off cooldown. Or his ult is on, yeah, his ult is off cooldown. He didn't use it. Anti-Mage is going to go in with the Illusions doing massive amounts of damage. Slark taking quite a bit of damage. He's going to go ahead and pop that, sorry, pop his Nightmare. The Nightmare. Pop his Shadow Dance. He does go down to the tower. Tower a little bit too much damage. Beautiful RP coming up from Magnus, but these guys are already low. Anti-Mage, he's not getting focused like you said before. Mirana sitting there standing still, fighting, trying to do what she can to get the kill on top of Shadow Fiend. Not going to be enough damage. Anti-Mage, double kill for him. And it seems like
not getting focused. Let him do what he wants.
Yeah, pretty much. And once Anti-Mage gets a BKB, it's going to be that much.
And he has his Reaver now.
Once Anti-Mage gets a BKB, it's going to be significantly worse. Because if you think about it, all the disables that they have on the side of the Radiant, they're all essentially magic disabilities. Or sorry, magic disables.
The only one they have is if they get a good Magnus ult cover, their team is not very good for Magnus. So they only have 2 massive AoEs in Storm and a little bit in Slark.
Anti-Mage in the Roshan pit. Storm Spirit looks like he might jump in. He will go for the kill on top of Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage is going to be eating a lot of damage. Will he go down? Yes, he will go down. And Storm Spirit is going to go ahead and try to take on Roshan. But Batrider get hit with that bash coming off from Roshan. Not going to be able to pull Storm Spirit into the most awkward spot possible. Roshan not going to be going down. Here's the fight happening around the corner. Somebody does go down. Clockwerk able to pick himself a kill on top of Shadow Demon. And Roshan looks like he's going to be dying in the flames. Through the fire and the flames, he dies. Mirana ulti getting used. These guys want to sneak and steal the Roshan. Storm Spirit, if he does get the Aegis, it's going to be huge for him. Nope. They don't get it. They don't get it at all.
No. He got jumped up.
That casket. And Batrider dies.
That is a...
And well, Sancho. I mean, it's not really much to say if you guys are wondering why we're not commentating on what just happened. Because I mean, it's a wash on both sides. Basically, Aegis and Roshan went to the side of the Dire, but they weren't able to do anything with it. It went on top of Silencer for more people, so it wasn't really going to be useful to begin with. So SMAFS, anything?
That was really screwed up.
It's like they did so much work to get the Aegis, and if Batrider still had Firefly, he would have been a Firefly away. Like he probably took Aegis and Firefly away. But I mean, Mirana just showed up and right click and said, "LOL, you trying to go? You mad?
You mad?
You mad?" But at least the Dire still have the gem. They still have the gem. Hello.
So Magnus is very close to refresher if he doesn't. He may. I think he's 100 gold away or so. He may have it by now.
Yeah.
That's pretty big.
100 gold.
You have 4 of Radiant sitting at 10k and only 2 of Dire. And
Anti-Mage chases Storm Spirit in a little bit trouble. Oh my gosh, just one volley of auto attacks is all they really need to stop Storm Spirit from being able to TP away. Storm Spirit does have his BKB though, so he can't use it if he needs to.
Alright up. 1k damage!
That wasn't even a crit. Oh my gosh, and we got Mirana actually starting to run away. She's trying to run away from Silencers. Beautiful rappel in from Clockwerk. He has a gem, so he can't spot this Mirana. She can ulti all she wants. She's gonna go down anyway. Magnus tries to blink in, gets her RP off, pulls one person out. Mirana already dead. Batrider gets herself a lasso on top of Slark. Slark is able to death back away and kill the Batrider on the backside. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend gonna go for the man fight. Slark gonna be going down. Anti-Mage blinking forward just to make sure Silencer surprisingly got the kill. And that's revenge from last time. And his ulti's off cooldown 11 seconds. This is the time to push. RP is down, Storm Spirit is down, Slark is down, Mirana ulti is up, but she can't really do much with it, to be honest. And Anti-Mage is ready to fight.
Yep.
Does he have a heart? No, he doesn't have a heart yet. Actually, no, he has a curry bring himself.
But he's very close.
He has a heart. He has a heart.
Well, he's not taking very much damage right now anyway.
Walker rappels in on top of
nice
Wild Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon gets himself a disruption off. Probably not the best of targets, but gets himself on top of somebody at least. And Anti-Mage heart is up. All that region, it's like he's standing inside the fountain, guys. So
and now Anti-Mage goes on his rampage of I no longer give a fuck.
Yeah,
there's all of Storm's mana.
He needs a BKB. He needs to buy BKB. Like, buyback at this point in the game, I mean, yeah, I was about to say, he doesn't need to buy back, he just needs to buy a BKB. I think it would have been wise in that case to start building a piece of our BKB that you could afford, and then just die and stay dead, because the enemy team's not going to push in that fast. Especially now with the turtle power, pseudo-turtle power that the Dire have. Against a team that doesn't have RP. Actually, RP is up, never mind.
Well, with the Batrider, it's really hard to walk into that.
I was gonna say the main thing is that Magnus's RP was on cooldown would be on cooldown the whole entire time, but it's back up. So all ults already. I'm
just trying to farm up a refresher.
If Magnus gets a refresher, I don't think that his team will necessarily automatically win the fights because every single RP has happened, if I'm not mistaken, the Anti-Mage has not been caught inside of it. Which is why he's been able to actually kill everything.
That's because Magnus is bad.
It's not because Magnus is bad, because Magnus is trying to focus on other people who do damage. And Mirana arrow does fly. She does catch herself a wild silencer. Once again, silencer eating a whole bunch of damage. Mirana ult used just so she can escape. Mechanism popped by Clockwerk, or sorry, silencer. Make sure he stays alive. Anti-Mage on the back, on the outskirts, trying to push his creep ways back, get himself some free gold. And it's an extremely dangerous situation for the Radiant, in my opinion, because the Raxes aren't down, which means that full XP, full gold is going towards anybody who kills creeps right now. And the lanes are all going to be pushed towards the side.
Storm Spirit, no!
Oh, I don't know about
that. That was a lot of ult for one Storm Spirit.
That was a lot of ult. I mean, Batrider blinked in at the perfect time. Storm Spirit didn't have enough time to react. And Silencer said, just for assurance, let's go ahead and do this. But Silencer's ult, like I said, it has been on point most of the game, most of the team fights, and has caused him to win, caused his team to win the fight. So I don't know how they'll be able to do without it.
Well, now that you, Battle's only on a 50-second, so that'll be up soon enough.
Well, I mean, it becomes even more touchy, especially late game, because late game you expect to see a team fight happen about every 60 seconds, every minute, because that's how long it usually takes for people to make a live. Anyway, speaking of people who are going down,
oh, he's dead anyways.
Dear God, he stayed alive for a lot longer than I thought he was gonna stay alive for. Magic wand plus.
There, Slark goes, regenerating 137 HP per second.
Does he have a heart? Does he have a heart? No, no heart.
Radiant's bottom
Not
tower
impressed.
is under
He doesn't need a heart.
Yes, he does.
Anti-Mage is going to.
are fortified.
Slark needs a heart and tranquil boots.
Oh no! He needs a basher. That's what he needs.
I was supposed to say, if only Slark had a basher. He has a gold for a basher, but he doesn't have a basher, so he deserves.
No, he doesn't have the gold for a basher.
Well, I mean, he has a gold for pieces.
He's like 800 more gold.
Okay, okay, technicality. Darn it, SMAFS, you and your rules and money stuff.
I'm waiting for the Anti-Mage to get. That's where the true power will be, or a blink. Because we all know Anti-Mage with Blinker is the most elusive character in the entire game.
I thought Puck
and can initiate on from 2,000 range.
Oh man, there we go. Clockwerk raffles in, catches up one, and throws out his ghost up. Just make sure he doesn't take any right click damage coming off of Slark. And Slark's getting eaten alive. Anti-Mage jumps inside the party. Magnus jumps inside the party as well. Beautiful RP coming out from him. Anti-Mage's caught inside of it. He gets hit with the arrow from Mirana. He's gonna be going down. Anti-Mage needs a BKB. GJ's coming out. He knows it's over. He doesn't have enough gold for buyback. And even if he did, it's still on cooldown. Dim cogs. Magnus RP, Refresher was used. 2 people getting caught inside that one. These people will be dead as well. Silencer ulti does fly. Clockwerk should be able to make it out alive just because Shadow Fiend saying, hey bro, I'm a man up. I'm trying to do my part. It's not Clockwerk. Slark actually getting caught. No vision for these guys, and he's going to be able to survive. Meanwhile, Shadow Demon does go down to the Shadow Fiend, who got himself a nice little raise on top of his face. And, yeah, I don't know if the Radiant are really in, prime condition to keep pushing.
This Shadow Fiend got a couple of has max soul.
Yeah, Shadow Fiend has max souls. The mechanism carrier is dead.
However, Slark is right back at full HP.
Oh, I forgot it was a Slark, right. But, I mean, I don't think they can push the win in 30 seconds. I honestly don't even think they can even get this tower in 30 seconds. Especially not with that.
There's a really dead Mirana.
Now we got Slark throwing a leash on top of Clockwerk able to give himself a kill on top of Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit forced the buyback, which means it will be on cooldown for the next push. So when the next fight does happen, we know Anti-Mage's going to go ham and kill everybody. Shadow Fiend actually getting caught off, throws a BKB up just to survive. Slark pops his BKB as well. Shadow Fiend going to go for the right click battle. He's going to lose it, of course, because S's shift is so OP. Clockwerk eating a whole bunch of damage. He'll be able to back away and SMAFS. SMAFS, help me. Too much is going on. I don't know what's going on. What should I be looking at?
Nothing. Mid lane.
Good insight, good insight.
Spirit is getting the sheep stick. I'm pretty sure. I mean, unless he's getting the Lincolns for absolutely no reason.
I still think Anti-Mage needs.
Oh no, he could get a Manta style.
Oh, Manta style Storm? Really?
It's just it purges the silencers, and they need more ways to get rid of that shit. So
how about a BKB?
No BKB. Yeah, he already has a BKB. Like they aren't doing the BKB synchronization time clock against the silence. They're popping it early, and it goes through BKB. So you have to pop it after the silence. Correct. It's just not timing it right. Of course, Roshan's about to be back. Both teams will fight for this. I can't believe Slark has not cleared that observer reward yet, since he has the gem. And Slark now has Batrider, so
he might be able to win a fight versus Anti-Mage.
And here he comes.
Smoke of Deceit used on both sides. Smoke of Deceit on... Oh, sorry, Slark Shadow Blade. Go ahead. All you, man. This is all you. This is all you. This is your section.
I don't know. They're just waiting for a... They know he's up. Batrider giving some vision. Slark being a man and clearing some wards. There's a missed hook from Clockwerk, which would have probably sealed the deal on Slark since they do have a gem on him. There have been 3 gems bought this game. Just FYI.
3 gems? Really? Where's the third one? Actually, hold on. I can't talk too much. We got BKB's getting popped. Magnus RP on top of Batrider only. Not the best of targets. Batrider going to get actually chain stun. Silencer ulti coming out a little bit late, but it does come out nonetheless. Slark eating a whole bunch of damage. He might be going to Anti-Mage ulti did fly on top of him, and he didn't take all that much damage. I think BKB was still going on. Magnus trying to run away. He's going to skewer it. Misses it completely. And that will be the death of Magnus. No, Magnus does stay alive, but it's the death of everybody else. Who's on the backside? Storm Spirit trying to get himself a kill on top of Shadow Fiend. Does succeed. And the Anti-Mage actually getting raffled in by his allies. Storm Spirit trying to juke left, juke right. He's out of mid. Anti-Mage just wants a nice few auto attacks. He just wants to scratch it back Storm, and Storm lets him scratch his back a few more times. 2 more click. Come on, keep on clicking, bro. And Habit does go down on the Storm Spirit. Meanwhile, Clockwerk's chasing himself a wild Shadow Demon who luckily picks up a regen room. Of all things. And yeah, Mirana Arrow plus the Shadow Blade. She's actually trying to follow up. She won't be able to follow up. Clockwerk a little bit too far away. Anti-Mage does blink out. I think Clockwerk needs to be really careful though, because Mirana is back. She's full HP. She's ready to, you know, go kill stuff. Oh, just TP it out.
Hi.
It's like, oh, SMAFS. I didn't know you were in this cast. No.
Wait, what?
Stuff hit the fan, man. I don't know. It's like,
Wait, there's a gem on the ground. Silencer doesn't know what to do. Bam. Instant clap. And Anti-Mage has learned the golden rule of fighting Roshan. He can't do it.
Not by himself.
Not bad.
Not by himself. He needs
Bash to kill Roshan.
He needs a freaking BKB. Like, I think if Anti-Mage just builds 1 BKB, you instantly get rid of Shadow Demon's Disruption. You instantly get rid of Soul Spirit. Huh?
Demon's being a not disrupting it. They're just not focusing the anti.
That is very true.
Ridiculous that they are not focusing the Anti-Mage. Their carry has 20k net worth. Just focus the 5k silencer. It will work.
Mm-hmm. Taking a look at the hero levels though, we can see that hero levels of Slark and Anti-Mage are very close.
Oh, the Anti-Mage is maxed out. He is finished firing!
He's like,
so
I'm finished.
I love this sentry cover.
Mm-hmm.
I love the sentry coverage from Batrider, just trying to keep track of the enemy during that last team fight.
Mm-hmm.
Because Radiant is all about invisibility. Kind of like part of them. And they're just gonna push up mid as still has a DP spell. He's proud. He's probably gonna keep pushing as long as possible.
Yeah, he needs to go and TP back. He will be TP back to his bottom tower. SMAFS, this will allow you, man. You gotta take it all.
Alright, Storm Spirit win. Silencer has popped. Storm Spirit is getting focused down. Shadow Fiend's right clicks are going to finish him off. Anti-Mage went through the back. Trying to focus down Shadow Demon is got enough mana that his ult will not kill. Mirana was popped, however. The Jim, who is on Clockwerk, is way too far away to take anyone. Shadow Demon's already TP'd away. That double damage room's been sitting there for a long ass time at this point.
Mirana's dead. Mirana, oh never mind, she has Shadow Blade, okay. Anti-Mage needs something.
No, Anti-Mage is gonna go to... He's just gonna... I know where you're running. You can't run away from me, Mirana.
It's actually kind of a bait.
And now he's just gonna push the tower.
Ooh, this is actually pretty deadly. Oh my god, so much damage. He's actually getting focused quite a bit. This is a huge mistake. He doesn't age himself. He does have Aegis, but he still needs a BKB. Magnus does use a Refresher. They will use an RP just for him. Will he be able to blink out in time? No! RP's getting used on top of him. No more CC to fall on the backside. Shadow Fiend comes up from the nowhere. Beautiful rotation coming from the dire side and saying, hey bro, we got your back. And they're doing quite a bit of damage. Everybody's dying. Anti-Mage gets himself another kill on top of one. He's chasing Mirana, the one he was actually aiming for. Magnus not dead yet, but he's extremely useless now that he uses ulti already. Top tower is going to be going down. Racks are going to be going down. I'm not even too sure middle tower is going to be standing all that, or middle racks is going to be standing all that long, because it's only one single rack, and the creeps can push in and kill that. So
I think this is G because you know Slark's down for 70 seconds, and he's the really big guy on their team, and he just got focused out.
I mean, who really needs a BKB when you have an Aegis and nobody's really focusing? And when they do start focusing. Alright, I think things are good now. Technical difficulties aside, I had to go back into a replay to finish up this cast, so sorry I missed all the excitement that was going on before. I'm actually a little bit off as to what was going on, but I'm going to go ahead and continue casting from here. This game was, as you guys can obviously see, completed, and I did go back, and I am going to go ahead and complete this. And we see, basically the Dire just sieging the Radiant's base. If I remember correctly, the Dire had struggled quite a bit in the early game, but the Radiant weren't able to capitalize on their advantage and actually not able to kill anybody. Something like that. If I'm mistaken, guys, please forgive me. I apologize. But anyway, we see Silence getting pulled in by the Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit is going to do quite a bit of damage, and we got Magnus following the backside. Magnus does not have an RP up. For a few seconds, doesn't matter. Silence is going to go down anyway to the Magnus, and there's a dead Silence. Meanwhile, Magnus does blink away before danger hits, and he's going to continue on through the side. So if you guys wonder what the heck is SMAFS, SMAFS is not here with me right now, but I think I will bring him back in a few seconds. Or at the end of this, so he can get his proper outro. So anyway, as far as items go on the map, we see double Orchids on Slark, Orchids on Storm Spirit. I'm pretty sure I pointed it out before. We also got 2 Shadow Blades, one on Slark, one on Mirana. We also have one on Shadow Fiend as well, and 2 gems. So the gems have been bought on both sides, and all the gems belong to the Dire side now. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, this is a new client for Dota 2, which is actually kind of cool. They did the color thing with the heroes on the Dire side, which is actually very helpful, especially when these team fights do break out. I won't be as confused as I was, I think, in one team fight in this match, or maybe it was another match. Don't remember. Things are starting to blend together, guys. That's what happens when you go back to a cast after a while. So taking a look at the net worth, so we can see how rich Anti-Mage is. Anti-Mage has money everywhere, but he doesn't know what to do with it. I don't know if he's going to buy a rapier. I don't know what he's going to buy. He could buy a butterfly, which a butterfly would be cool. He's Shadow Fiend has a courier bring himself something that's a data list coming to Shadow Fiend. Anti-Mage did buy himself. No, he didn't buy himself. He didn't buy himself anything. I think he just bought something and sold something back. Meanwhile, Mirana is running around with her Shadow Blade, trying to see if she can catch anybody else, scouting out ahead or for her team. Looks like she's going to be building herself. Looks to be either a Basher or MKB. Highly likely MKB. And there we go. Anti-Mage. He did in fact build himself a Basher himself. Because Basher or Mirana, that would be pretty silly. So ignore me, guys. I'm drunk. Or tired, whichever one you want to put, but it doesn't matter. Gotta cast this Dota match. So that Batrider doing a nice little Firefly scouting. Salon trying to see if he can find anything. Meanwhile, we got the Radiant. They're not really too sure where to go. They're trying to collect a little bit of farm while they can, or collect what they can, but the lanes on the top and middle are going to be pushing in consistently because those mega creeps are there. And also another thing to point out. I think before. Oh man, I can't circle. Oh, I could never do it. One benefit that you have when you're defending your tier 3 towers, actually up, down, bottom, you see Shadow Fiend getting caught out. He does 4-step away through the cogs, and Clockwerk is on the chase. Clockwerk does have that battery assault. Battery assault is going to be doing quite a bit. Magnus does blink in. He might be donating his life. He does get hit with the ulti. Mirana ulti did fly, and it just doesn't matter. Too many gems on the side. Magnus does RP, force RP, and he will be able to blink out here very soon. Meanwhile, we got the rotation from everybody else coming in. We got Slark doing as much damage as possible. We got the silencer also getting used. Magnus does use the RP again. A nice engagement, beautiful engagement coming up from the Radiant. And so much damage coming towards all these guys. Clockwerk does pop himself a ghost after, but I think he's still going to be on. Anyway, yes, there we go. Magnus does finish him off. Double gem dropped on the ground. And yeah, that's a really nice fight. So the Radiant, they may be down, but they're definitely not out. It's still going to be very difficult for them to actually push out on this hill because they got Mega Creeps pushing in the mid, Mega Creeps pushing in the top. They're going to be forced to respond, and by the time they get this lane pushed out to right about there, I'm sorry, right about here on both sides, I mean, everyone's going to be back alive. And of course, when I say by the time they have it pushed out, I mean by the time they have it pushed out by then and ready to fight, like ready to go push, then everyone's going to be back up. speaking of people who are back up, Silencer, he did use his ult in the last fight. The BKBs, I think Slark used his BKB after, so he was unsilenced, or no, he had Death Pack going through all on top of him. And Magnus got his BKB off afterwards as well, so he was able to pop his RP regardless of the silence. So it's also some really cool stuff coming up from that. Meanwhile, moving on mid, we see Mirana and Slark pushing his lane, and almost Shadow Fiend's almost up. 20 seconds time. I don't think these guys will be able to break it fast enough, especially now when they have Anti-Mage still alive on the side of the enemy's team. And Anti-Mage is building himself a bash, like I said, A-Blade, but he's trying to save up a little bit gold. We got Silencer coming to his base on the backside. Slark gonna go ahead and pop himself a Death Pack. And then we got Batrider picking up a Slark. A Slark Death Pack is on cooldown right now. We got Slark taking quite a bit of damage. He's gonna be going out pretty darn fast. He does finally go down. Now, a lot of damage going towards him. We got Magnus and everybody else in full retreat. Magnus does blink away. Anti-Mage says, hey bro, I got to blink too. He's gonna keep chasing. Will Anti-Mage be able to catch up? Yes, he will be able to catch up. This might be a dead Magnus. Anti-Mage does do quite a bit of damage. If Anti-Mage does get one bash, then this is a dead Magnus. We got Shadow Demon, very nice ulti from him, saving his ally's life. And Anti-Mage say, hey bro, I'm gonna go ahead and focus you instead. Shadow Demon does get hit with the bash. He does forced to disrupt himself, and Mirana ulti does fly. Shadow Demon trying to run away. Will he be able to make it out alive? I think he. Oh my gosh, he almost made it out alive. But Clockwerk able to finish off with that nice, beautiful raffle. No detection on the side of the Dire because they did lose all the gems. But Clockwerk able to just line him up and knock him down.
Let me out of here.
So now we got 5 people in the Dire ready to push everything. They're gonna go ahead and go for the third racks. Go for this third set of third tower, third racks, and try to get mega creeps, making this game end as fast as possible. Magnus trying to go forward, trying to get a nice engagement, but he does get hit with that ulti from Batrider. Pops his RP, beautiful RP from him. Silencer does pop his ulti, so there's no second RP coming up from Magnus. He does go down. Everybody's pretty much just falling down, getting knocked down one by one. Nobody. Mirana doesn't have any way to actually defend all this. She is going to be going down one way or another. Anti-Mage is here. He can just blink forward and go for the kill. But they're going to decide to spare her life and take the rack instead. Very smart choices. Jim was picked up. Clockwerk looks like he's going for something pretty. Nope, he's not going for anything pretty. Mirana is going to go bounce around. Batrider does blink forward. Arrow from Mirana does fly. Does miss everything. It doesn't really matter. Mega creeps on the side of the Dire, which means that this Ancient will be pushing in. Anti-Mage, he's rich as crap. He hasn't bought himself a blade just yet. He does still have quite a bit of gold. Mirana ulti, Shadow Demon ulti does go on top of Clockwerk. Clockwerk should be going down to that. Mirana's trying to run away. She's eating so much damage coming from Shadow Fiend. Just throwing down left and right. Batrider uses ulti. Just cause. I mean, who else are you really going to use it on? Ancient going to be going out here very soon. Anti-Mage's doing quite a bit of damage. That's going to be the end of all this game. So there we go, guys. That is the last part of the game that I missed. That is the reason why I had to upload number 7 because I didn't have that part. Technical difficulties on our parts. So anyway, let me go ahead and pause and see if I can bring SMAFS in real fast. And we can do the outro together. Because we're pros. Or co-casters at least. Let's see. Aww, he didn't answer. Oh, he did answer. SMAFS, hello. SMAFS. SMAFS. Oh, okay. So SMAFS. There he is. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, yes, I just got done doing the last part of the cast, and I want you to do your outro, so, like, just say, hi, I'm SMAFS, that was fun, and check me out here, or whatever, throw any plugs you want to throw out there. We're recording, by the way.
Alright, hey guys, yep, the game match was fun, everything's all good.
I know. It's kind of weird going back 7 days later to finish the cast.
Oh, you finished it. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I edited out the audio.
I finished the one where we got some...
I should have made it more clear that we were still casting.
Yeah, I should have. Well, no, it's fine. Everybody knows that it's edited. Anyway, so yes, as you heard, his name is SMAFS, my name is Cul Blu. We just brought you guys Random Podcast number 67. And, yeah, that was a decent game. Nice ending. Just so you know, SMAFS, the Dire did win. They were the team.
Oh, okay.
They were down an early game and they came back. The Radiant weren't able to do anything. Slark not able to carry it hard enough. At least I think that's what happened.
Pretty sure that's what from what I remember, they were pushing into base.
Yeah, and that's when things went haywire. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the cast there. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the cast. We'll see you guys whenever.